Hey everybody, it's Lisa Colon Delay, and I'm bringing you this week the final in the limited series from Disciplines of the Spirit by Howard Thurman. And what I wanted to do today is to give you a preview of what's coming Wednesday. Again, it's the final chapter in this book, which is reconciliation. And it talks a lot about love, how love is what helps us reconcile to one another, whether it's each other in our families, in our friendships, or enemy love. What does that look like? And Howard Thurman gets into it in a really special way. He wrote this in 1963, but it couldn't be more apt for our times. And so I hope you get something out of this preview, and then you're interested in coming back on Wednesday to hear the podcast episode. He writes on page 122, sometimes the radiance of love is so soft and gentle that the individual sees in themselves, with all the harsh lines wiped away and all the limitations blended with their strengths in so happy a combination that strength seems to be everywhere and weakness is nowhere to be found. This is part of the magic, the spell of love. Sometimes its radiance kindles old fires that have long since grown cold from the neglect of despair. Or new fires are kindled by a hope born, full-blown, without beginning and without end. Sometimes the same radiance blesses a life with a vision of its possibilities never before dreamed of or sought, stimulating new endeavor and summoning all latent powers to energize the life at its inmost core. But there are other ways by which love works its perfect work. There is a steady anxiety that surrounds a person's experience of love. It may stab the spirit by calling forth a bitter, scathing self-judgment. The heights to which it calls may seem so high that all incentive is lost and the individual is stricken with utter hopelessness and despair. It may throw in relief old and forgotten weaknesses to which one has made the adjustment of acceptance, but which now stir in their place to offer themselves as testimony of one's unworthiness and to challenge the love with their embarrassing reality. At such times, one expects love to be dimmed in the mistaken notion that it is ultimately based upon merit and worth. Behold the miracle. Love has no awareness of merit or demerit. It has no scale by which its portion may be weighed or measured. It does not seek to balance giving and receiving. Love loves. This is its nature. This does not mean that love is blind, naive, or pretentious, but rather that love holds its object securely in its grasp, calling all that it sees by its nature, by its true name, by surrounding all with a wisdom born of its passion and its understanding. Here is no traffic in sentimentality, no catering either to weakness or to strength. Instead, there is a robust vitality that quickens the roots of personality, creating an unfolding of the self that redefines, reshapes, and makes all things new. Such an experience is so fundamental that an individual knows that what is happening to them can outlast all things, without itself being dissipated or lost. And it goes on, it gets even better. So I hope that will whet your appetite. Howard Thurman's words, he's from a very educated background, from another time when we had better vocabulary. But his words on love and human nature and what we desire, what we need to survive and thrive together, to withstand difficult times, struggles, and even persecution. They are some of the most salient wisdom I've come across in my lifetime. And he serves as a mentor to me in spiritual formation. And I hope that you will welcome Howard Thurman's works into your life and also this podcast. So thank you.